the Eternal City. I have seen the end of days, and years from now men will say, here began the fall of Rome. Those who wore the golden wreath grew sick with every kind of wickedness. And I saw in his hand a book sealed with 7 seals, the first of which was broken. And behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and he went forth to conquer.
Hello guys, this is Warrior here, and I'm bringing you something special today. So I had been hinting at this for a while, and I was kind of waffling exactly what I wanted to do, but I was wanting, and after seeing some other YouTubers play Western Roman Empire, I was wanting to give my own crack at it. I saw one of my favorite YouTubers basically give up on it because of some recording things that happened, and he just decided to give up on it. And I'm seeing another YouTuber crack on with it, and I'm seeing how difficult it is to play Western Rome. So what I was deciding to do is I was going to do my own take. Now, in my version, we are going to be playing as Western Rome, hard, and this is, Imperial Legions. You can, units from friendly hordes passing through, you can levy them. You can also, that's just your cultural integration. -2, that's pretty standard. Cost of immigration. Public order penalty -50, which is good from immigration. We are Latin Christian. It gives us some certain bonuses, and we'll check that out. If we look at our minor victory, so minor victory, hold these settlements. Survive until 425, maintain 70 units, produce the following amount of wealth from all buildings, 25,000. My goal was to hold out until the Huns come, defeat them, and then take over the Eastern Roman Empire and recreate the Roman Empire. That is my goal. So I would probably be shooting for a military or cultural, but we'd probably hopefully be able to achieve that a lot sooner. I'm not going for divine triumphant. That just I don't. Well, we could reach that point depending on how long it takes the Eastern Roman Empire out, or what's left of it at that point. Because sometimes the Eastern Roman Empire holds up, sometimes it doesn't. It just depends on how it fractures. But it will take a long time to fracture into its many little parts, and then it'll slowly die. Kind of like the Western Roman Empire. Unless you commit troops to keep it alive, it will eventually wither away and die. So, there's a couple strategies when playing as the Western Roman Empire. In this game, it is a legendarily hard campaign. Most players fail at it, especially if I was to bump it up to very hard or even legendary. There's only a few that I've ever seen being able to do it on YouTube. And I've done it at normal. I've never played it at hard. In normal, I tried a different strategy. This one, I tried, and I'll go into that here in a minute once we get going. So this episode will be taking the place of the Rohan episode, the Dwarves of Erebor Let's Play. Once it gets finished, there will be no Let's Play in that slot for probably a couple weeks, while I try and fix out the recording issues that I was having with the mod. Some reason the way it was loading, it was causing problems, and I was able to patch it together for the last couple months until I get out for the summertime, because I'm a teacher, and really be able to dive deep into it and figure out what the issue is. So in the meantime, we'll have Western Roman Empire campaign episodes and the Rome Total War Remastered episodes. So without further ado, let's get cracking on this Western Roman Empire campaign. Also, it will have custom intros like my Rome Total War Remastered has as well. Is there anything else I need? Combat settings. No. Battle time limits will make it 60 minutes. Battle realism mode. Nope, don't need that. Autosave to the cloud. No, don't need that. Advisor help. No. Show AI movements. We'll go full. It's not going to hurt me that much or benefit me that much. So let us begin. So, the Western Roman Empire, some ways to play in Total War Attila, some ways to play it. Well, one way is a very defensive campaign, which is what it is. It's a very defensive campaign at the beginning. You're going to have to be pulling back, sectioning off pieces of the empire to hold on and create bastions of defense. The Eastern Roman Empire is the same way, but you don't have to pull back and you really just have to maintain your borders. The Western Roman Empire, because you're having so much public order problems, you have to create these little bastions or fortified areas at which to hold back the enemy. And the fact that you are constantly bombarded by these barbarian tribes that are seeking to enter your boundaries, and you have all these enemies attacking you. The Eastern Roman Empire really has two main enemies. You have the Ostrogoths, the Visigoths, if they come after you, or the Visigoths who are already in your territory. The Ostrogoths, the Saracens when they start rolling, and a few of the tribes. And the Huns will typically go after you first, but they can only attack you from a few fortified areas, and your public order problems are nowhere near like that of the Western Roman Empire. So you can kind of hold the line in places, and you have the armies to do it. The Western Roman Empire, you have armies, but they're all stripped, about half strength. So you have to kind of pull back, have your armies kind of recoup, and then start stabilizing your borders while also fighting off rebellions and tribes coming in. So we're not going to do one tactic, and that tactic is essentially slash and burn tactic, where you raise whole sections of your empire and basically just hold out in Italy and in southern France and a few strong points in Spain and in Carthage. I've done that on normal. It's a very turtle-esque style of playing. You force rebellions because you know you're already going to have them. You force them. Go ahead and get it over with. You use it to your advantage. You have all these problems, but the benefit is you deprive enemy factions of your territories, and they're not able to expand, because the AI typically will not expand on devastated territory. They tend to just keep it at arm's length and like, oh, okay, well, that's desolate. We ain't going to worry about it. That's what they typically do with it. In this game, I found it in it, where I raised whole sections of gold, and it was 75 turns later, and it was still desolate. And whenever I started reconquering the areas, I was the only one who was reconquering. I think I eventually got all the way back to Northern Gold. But here we go, the little intro.
The air was filled with smoke and blood. The Roman Empire was divided. From the Pillars of Hercules to the far reaches of the Adriatic, the Western Empire stretched. Sacred earth where men of greatness conquered. But those who followed neglected Rome, fighting over the scraps of past glory. Either cast aside their petty differences or succumb to barbarous darkness. And behold, a red horse, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. Romans of the Western Empire, those noble sons of the Eternal City, the time had come to restore power to Rome. They made ready for war.
There is one
It
thing
was the will of the late Emperor Theodosius that Rome be divided. And this has left you in a precarious situation. Overstretched.
We're just gonna skip that, as I'll go over some things. So, number one, and that mouse blinking out is going to annoy me, and I know why it's doing it because I had the tab out to record. All right. All right. So you are depleted, and you're there because we're at war with the Quadians, I do believe, if I remember correctly. Let me see. Yeah, Quadians. Here, this is my faction heir. You're going to move to there because nothing's going to come south just yet. Yes, you're going to go there. You're going to move south because typically the Swabians get a little uppity. And actually, you move south and go to Tyrannium. That's where you're going to go. Longinium, you'll be fine there. If they choose to assault, it's their folly. Alright, Alright, so let's go to technology and let's get that going. First things first, that needs to be acquired, and I need to get Legio to replace my cohorts. Which will give me better spearmen and whatnot. Alright, next thing. We need to use the money that we have. We need to get people into positions. Yeah, military court, military court. There we are. Alright. And then you. Alright, now we got to do it from this menu. Over here to governors. You, and I can use you as a governor as well. So you, Farius Flavinus, however you say that. Which one is that one? Atilla. You're going to go to Italy. And then you are going to take over Lagaria, I do believe. Lagarian? Yeah, Lagaria. You're going to take over the governorship of that. And then we're going to have to hire in some statesmen. So, I want Africa under our boot heel. And I want Carthageus, this under our boot heel in Spain. Be like, why am I picking that? Well, because that's going to be my bastion in Spain. And so I want it to be as put together as possible. Alright. You're going to flee out of the north, and you're going to go and stabilize that region. Alright. So we still have some money, so I'll put that in some places. You're fine there. You're going to get your button gear and get all the way down here. Actually, you're going to go there. Because one, they'll assault it. They always do. They always send a raiding force here. That will get you up, but you will be tired, but that's fine. Here, we're going to do some destruction. Because it's not going to be needed. And get rid of the lead and get rid of that as well. I'll add a little bit of money. Now, we must stabilize certain regions and figure out what the problem is. Here, it is sanitation. So we're going to put a fountain in. Also, before I do that, Domavera, you are going to get a guardhouse. 2 cohorts and military bodyguards. That's what you're going to have. Salacia, you're there. We're going to pull... Well, you can stay there for now. We're going to create this a fortified area. This Servanium always typically falls. So actually, we're going to get rid of that and put something a little bit better there. You'll hold there. They'll probably attack that settlement, is typically what they'll do, and then pull back. And so if they attack me here, I think we can outlast them. I hope. Anywho. Alright, now. So, my strategy, and before I get a little bit too further into this, the strategy that you can use, you can burn all of this. You can burn all of Great Britain, raze it to the ground. You can raze all of this. And essentially you fall back to these settlements here. Dotted here, up to here, down. and then along the coast. And you even destroy these two settlements. Well, you leave these, but you destroy all that in the north. Then you come over here to Spain, and you completely destroy this northwest corner of Spain. Because it's going to revolt once you do that. That's why you do that. And then you get rid of this, and you get rid of this, and you pull back to Carthage. You are going to move to Carthage, where you'll set up shop and
Bastard, damn you all!
there we go. That'll help. You'll set up shop in Carthage. So I've put in a fountain. So that's two strategies, or the strategy that I'm using, which is I'm going to forgo Great Britain and hold everything else. I know I'm going to have rebellions. That's fine. I'll create little bastions of control area and then strike out and secure other areas like this. There's no way I can hold that out. I could send an army over, but it's going to do nothing. That will revolt. Okay, so I'm going to focus on this settlement and these two settlements here. Get that on my side, gets troops, and then go in to conquer it. All right, this Palermo. This can be created bastion. Their main problem is sanitation. So I'm going to go over here, create a waterworks. It'll cost us a little bit of money, but it'll create public order and sanitation bonuses. Here, Tarantium. This needs to be dealt with. We've created the guardhouse. First turn. Here. Could upgrade the encampment, but we're not going to do that just yet. Here we got that going, so that's fine. Ravania, we're at 11. The capital is here at Moldova. So we need to... Oh, yes. And another thing we need to do is everywhere we can, we need to put that in. Put that in. So we got that there. Carthage. Put that in. And Carthage Kova. Put that in. There we go. So that should help with public order. Here, Tarantium. Alright, so we still got 2,500. Don't need anything here. Ravenna, so we need to do something for public order. That would help, but I don't think that's the main problem. What is the main problem here? Let's see here. What is it? Food shortage. Okay, so food shortage. That's the problem. Okay. I can... Oh, that's not what I need to do. Military wolf. No, it would be to get the olive orchard in. That would create what I need. But a rally field would be nice as well. I already have a rally field, don't I? Yes, I have a rally field. But this is going to be one of my recruitment hubs, so we'll put a rally field in. And then we'll have to wait for more money next turn. So let's end turn and see what the AI does. I have a feeling I know what's going to happen. The Picts have not declared war on me. That is most interesting. The Visigoths are moving against them. The Saxons have come. The Swabi have not declared war on me. That's interesting. Sometimes that happens right off the bat. Sometimes that does not. Eastern Roman Empire is going after... Okay, I might want to limit the moves of the AI so I don't have to see everything. That's probably what I'm going to do. Quadians, you've done something, but you haven't attacked me.
Do not look for an answer to my words
their
at the
payments,
bottom.
sure. We'll do that. Why not? Couldn't hurt. Political favors, political favors, political favors. Alright, so they're all in. Alright, so we have that much in money. Perfect. Alright, you get back here. You're gonna get in there. You, can I levy some local troops? I could. I could get some Germanic raiders, which would be nice. It'll give me some decent cavalry. Move here. You'll defend here, and we'll pin this guy in here in a minute. Alright, so you're getting recruiting up. Alright, so we're good here. We do a priest would be nice. Alright, so we're at -8 here. So we need something to increase public order. That would help, but it also hurt. This would give me the most public order. Would increase squalor, but that would give me the most. So we'll put that in. Rome is turned around and is now at +2. So we're going to increase this. Ravenna. Either or, that would probably be what we need to do, and then go and put that in. Wait, no. I don't need sanitation. I need public order. I can get sanitation other ways. Alright. Okay, so they're building there. Cervantium may be the first place that falls. Okay, yeah. Wait, what was I gonna do here? I don't even remember. What gives me a garrison? Oh, it's the garrison house. It's the other one. The Eastern Roman Empire of the Church gives you troops. Okay, so you fall back to Cilicia. See if we can bait them into a confrontation. Alright, so that's this region. So we're stemming the public order there. That's good. We're okay here. That horde is not helping at all. Alright. And okay, so we're getting positive public order. We're hemorrhaging public order here. That's fine. Can I get... so he is now part of the royal family because he's married into this daughter. King of Kings. So, wait, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh well, that's fine. Got an illegitimate daughter here. What do we got? Authority, efficient, cunning, husband, influence 16. Alright, steadfast defender and logistics effort. Okay, so those are decent generals. We're bringing that around, so we need to bring this around because we don't want this revolting. We don't need this revolting. Is there anything I can get in with 1,000? Probably not. Alright, so that's it. Turn. Yes, you're moving to there. Setting up shop there. No one has declared war on me. That's interesting. The Visigoths are rampaging through the Eastern Roman Empire. The Saxons have come. Smart play here. Let's bleed them. Let's bleed them. We ain't gonna let them just take it willy-nilly. Typically, the Picts will attack you very early on, which I'm surprised they haven't already done so, which is a bit confusing for me, but hey-oh, I'm not going to complain too much. Typically, the Picts declare war on you right off the bat, and you're fighting them for England right off the bat. No questions asked. They start attacking you, and they do not let up with their assaults. Not at all. It is constantly assault, 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 assault. And typically, they force rebellions in England, and then you lose it, because there's no way you're going to be able to hold on to it unless you make it a point to do so, which I'm not. I'll let them have England, and then I'll come back for it later, once I've stabilized everything. And that's really the hard part of the Western Roman Empire. It's not that you're getting attacked by these enemies, it's the fact that you're getting attacked by these enemies and also having rebellions. So, and you're stretched very, very thinly. So, and you're going to have to kind of piece it together. The bulwarks, create new ones. And that's what I'm doing. Creating little bastions to maintain order and then slowly spread outwards as we maintain and correct the issues. So, that is what we are doing. And also, I remember when this campaign first came out and I played the Western Roman Empire, I played the Eastern one, and it was a lot easier because you didn't have to build a special guard building. Your religious line, the church line, had garrison troops, so you got public order, no no food consumptions, nothing, and you just got troops. And it was nice. And then you also got it from the governor's house as well, so you got like dual public order, and it was really nice. In the Western Roman Empire, you play the Western Roman Empire, and you don't get any garrison troops for any of your religious buildings, or even if you any of your governor houses. You're like, what the hell, man? It's all in the guardhouse or garrison house. It's the garrison line, so that gives you extra garrison troops. All right. So in this one, you get barricades. So we're gonna stick a barricade right there because that's where it's gonna be most useful, protecting one flank. We're not gonna send you out. We're going to put the archers right there. We're going to put these spearmen here. We're going to put them there. Equites. You are actually going to spawn over here. And we'll bring you out and attack the rear somewhere. Ah.
The review panel contains...
Yes, I know the review panel. Thank you. We'll hit ×3. The more we bleed the Saxons, the harder it is for them to take it. I'm not going to just let them walks in and take this territory. I am going to make them fight for it, at the very least. So they are disembarking from ships, which I could strike out and hit one of these, probably the Brigards, but I think I would just lose these Roman Light Marines. So we'll wait. See if we can hit them in our fortified positions. Okay. They're going to swoop in this direction. So if they do that... Is this a little valley that they can hide in? Ooh, it is a little valley they can hide in. Okay, rush that way. You still hidden? Oh yeah, they're still hidden. So I'll push them all the way back here and hide them right there. So I think they're going to swoop in. So I want to hide them as much as possible. Alright, boom. Alright, so that tower is attacking those Nordic bands. We have some javelins coming on in. My archers are firing at them. And actually, don't do that. I want you to attack the Nordic band. They have the javelins. But I can't attack them for some reason because they have not dismounted yet. It's a weird little quirk in the game. You cannot, that's like, shoot a unit that is also disembarking. It's very weird. The system we have here. There we go. Now that's bonus versus infantry. Armor piercing, reload is down, and base damage is down, but you do get some benefits. Firing, and the tower is about to be ours, but we have done quite a little damage to them.
The tower is nothing but ash now.
Fire at them. That's who we need to bring down, is those guys. Cohort, keep firing those javelins. That's what we need you to do. Fire lots and lots of javelins. Saxon spears. How much damage did we do? Not a lot. We did a little. Those archers are vulnerable, and so is all these missile units. If I can come through and clean up these missile units, that would be great. See? You, there. Let's go. Pull away. Hehe. That did you no good. That all scattered and is pinking off the walls. That's what I'd like to see. Alright, you. Over here. You get over here. Oh, that force is very vulnerable. Too much of a tempting target. Move. Too much of a tempting target. You go here. Fortify up there. You go here. Fan out in a line. In a line, in a line. Form up in Testudo. You go around. I want you to get right there. General's bodyguard unit. I'm still hidden.
The enemy is going for our general. Protect him.
That's fine. That's fine. Go up there. These guys will hold out for a while, and I think we're actually. Oh no, they're better. But we're better in certain areas. They have a better charge, missile defense, but their armor is a lot worse. We have 53 armor, morale, and we're just an overall better unit. I want you to charge into those archers. If we can break those archers, we'll have a pretty good chance. here, we should actually win this. Get in there. Believe it or not, we're actually going to win that engagement. We won't win this one, though. We'll slowly get defeated. But a grindy fight is what we excel at. There we go. Hit them. Hit them hard. Shock of it. That should break them. Eventually. If we can break these guys and then peel through, we might be able to shatter this army, which would be nice. Alright, you fire at them. Keep that how it is. Yes, hit that general. Yes, carve through them. Just need them to break is all. Once they turn their backs, light into them. Keep them pinned. Should start doing some damage to them. A few kills. Are these guys a spear unit? They are, but they only have like a 5 melee attack. That's awful. They're breaking. They're about to break. Oh, this unit's trying to break. That'd be nice. Just need you to hold over there. That's all I need you to do is hold. Should I do whistling shot? That would affect both. Keep firing into them. Come on, fire into their flanks. It'll bring them down at the very least. The archers are all running. Pull away. Go after them. Go after them. You break those Saxon spears. Pull this way. Get that general. And hit those Nordic brigands. If we can get enough of a charge in, we might be able to break that Nordic brigand unit. Keep firing on that general. Get all the firepower we can on that general. Saxon spears have shattered again. How are we doing here? We are holding, and that's all we need to do is hold. Here, how are we doing? Perfect. How are we doing odds-wise? We have 494. We've killed like over 800 of them. How are we doing over here? Doing quite well, actually. They're about to break. They just shattered. Rally up and charge them. Rally up and charge these guys. The morale is shaking. They're losing. We need to come through, sweep through this spear unit. Okay, actually, no. Move. Charge. Losing, casualties shaken. Wavering. Casualties sustained. Broken. Alright, move on. Move on. You. We've got to crush all of this. Ooh, that unit. Go after those archers, break them. Okay. You pull over. Leak back for you. Turn about. Get them. They're all breaking. Okay. Pull back there. You turn about. Start firing. Get ready. And reinforce that left line. Coming back over the top. Alright. Now, go get him. Hit him. That charge may break their general. It's looking like it. It's looking like they're going to break. Enemy general's dead.
Their general is dead. A
Perfect.
lethal blow.
Move that way. These units are breaking because of the towers. Ooh, that's a very long bow range. them up. We need to keep this line. They're shaken, but they are confident because they've been reinforced.
The men are losing hope.
Men are wavering, I know. They've
The
broken.
men are broken and running for their lives.
That's okay. It's okay, we'll be alright. Be alright, we'll be alright. Putting those light marines to stabilize that line. Cohorts coming in. Cavalry's coming in. It should shatter them. Shatter, shatter, shatter. They're shattered. Go after those Nordic brigands. Whew. Okay. Pull there. Perfect.
Day is ours.
Ah. I've completely shattered a Saxon raiding fleet. That is good. The longer I keep those provinces around, the more they're producing for me. I just don't think once the enemies start proking and prodding, I'll have troops to deal with all of it. So, but we'll see. We'll see, especially once the rebellions, because I won't be able to keep everything happy. Won't be able to keep everything happy at all. All I have to do is stem the tide. So we will take on replenishment. That'll help the garrisons recover some of their losses. Definitely. The White Huns. Wow, they've
We request that you join
joined
this
the war against the
as
Visigoths.
honor demands. If not honor, then self-interest should move you.
No, I'm sorry. I got way too many enemies. I don't want to be adding the Visigoths. Ah, the White Huns have come. Eastern Roman Empire is playing chicken with them. That's for sure. Well, they're smashing the Tarnids. That's their name, the Tarnids. Pretty good. Moving extra generals around everywhere.
Look to your gods and pray. For
We
only
won't
in
call
them
allies.
will you now.
I don't think we need allies to call. Not at all. Roxins. Imperium has gained. Mercenary demand. How are you doing? You doing alright?
Commander,
Alright, so you will move to the provincial capital. That's where you will have the most effect. Okay. So we need a... What's the fertility here? Where do you check that? It's... No, it's not here. Where is it? It's, oh yes, technology. There. That's what we need. We need that. And then once that happens, we need that. Actually, we need that. So we'll go bam, 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 bam. And then once we get that, then we'll start working on this civic line. Because we will need the civic line, definitely. Okay, wheat farms. Oh, wait, where is it? Where is it? It's... I'm blanking on it. It's diplomacy. No, it's not diplomacy. It's region wealth. Oh, there it is. It's in diplomacy, public order. So we've gotten this around. This is okay. This is okay. That's bad. That's bad. Religion. No. Sanitation. Don't need that. Fertility. Okay, fertility. No, that's production. Fertility. Okay, so there are 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay, so this is the more fertile lands, but we're continue that, and that's really fertile too. Italy's all fertile, so they need the wheat fields. This needs like a cattle farm. That's what it needs, because we'll lose fertility over time. So cattle farm.
Commander, get to it, men.
Put you in. All right. Can I get another governorship since I increased in Imperium? Yes, I can. So I'm going to put one in Magna Graecia is where I'm going to do it. So I'm going to put you. Wait, no. No, you. Well, you. Magna Graecia. Should stabilize Magna Graecia somewhat. That. Alright, so you're at 4. Ravenna, you're at 7, but that should sort out your food shortage, which is causing your public order problems. That will also help. Here is an outbreak. Right, outbreak, and what else? food shortage. Troubled populace. Wonder plus 10 to Roman paganism. Ah, okay. Mount Inant, and then consumption, and then that. So actually getting some sort of food item would be welcomed. Most definitely. Carthage. You're finally getting sorted out. How much money do I have? Put in a fountain. That will help with the overall sanitation. That would have been better, but that will help as well. Alright, over here. Solonium, you're doing okay. We've put you in. Probably need to put the guardhouse up one more. Got them all the way upgraded. They'll be fine. All it does is give me a little bit better spearmen. Actually, a lot better spearmen. What are you doing? You're holding. Probably. What is the... For this, what gives you extra garrison in a city? Let me look at the building line real quick. I just gotta click this. Okay. No, it's not this. Recruitment does, but only the late tier of building. So that really... Federale spears. Well, that doesn't really help me out. Infantry barracks. Infantry compound. Military upgrade. That doesn't... City work? No. I think I just get... Oh, I get such a powerful garrison anyways. Yeah, because that's 1, 2, 2, 1. So I get a powerful garrison anyway, so that you don't get a bonus. Okay, that makes sense.
Ready for orders.
We're good there. This needs to be arranged, but that will sort itself out. And then we'll need to put in probably, we'll undo that and we'll get a fountain in turn. Yes, you're there now. So the armies will help solidify some things, definitely. Visigoths just started a homeland, which is they're gonna have some problems. Saxons are retreating, full-blown retreat after getting completely muffed on. We need to create an alliance of some sort with the Swabi. If they're not going to defeat us, we need to create an alliance with them. That would be the route to take there. The next episode, I'll limit the movement so we don't have to see the Eastern Roman Empire's many little armies that it has going everywhere. Like little bees. Jesus. So many armies. Everywhere. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be one of the episodes that the Eastern Roman Empire doesn't do very well. Hello. There they are. They always strike eventually. Okay, this we could actually do some damage to. But I don't think it's really going to be worth the trouble, because we can't really win it. Now we could bloody their nose, but we'll go protect it. It's the best I can do. They won't take the land, they'll just raise it and move on. That's typically what they do. Oh, they created a little protectory. Alright, the Guatemalans are on the move. The bet looks like they're going to try and do something. Relia has been formed. Alright, so... Leo... Ooh. You have plague.
At your command.
Nope, they do not have plague. But the town that they just came from does. That's not good. Alright, Brigantium. You have started to see the light. Let's see exactly what do I need here. Probably a waterworks. Here, ooh, we're doing well. That's been turned around. But we are going to need something here to help out with, sanitation. We'll put that in. Here we're okay, but we are suffering from a plague somewhere. Legio, Legio, Legio. Alright, you move to the north then.
To your duties, men.
Got a plague here. You will stay there. and just see exactly what they do. They can't attack me. I could attack them, depending.
Commander.
They look like they want to. Alright, here. Wow, that is awful. Okay, what would give me the best... Okay, no. I'm wasting money in places I shouldn't be wasting money in. Okay. Fountain to increase public order. That's fine. Ah, they're still not doing good, but I think their main problem is food shortage. But once I get that, that should help the old food shortage out. It's a military wharf. Should sort that out. Alright, we're good here. Tarantium's good, at least for now. It's been sorted. It's only -1. Getting in well, we'll have to wait on that. A waterworks is what we need. Carthage is doing good. There's a pretty substantial force moving Castella.
Ready for orders.
Let's move and let's see if we can influence that fight in our favor.
Ready for battle.
Fighting a defensive
command.
fight would be difficult. Desert Legionaries would be nice, but looks like we're not going to be getting Desert Legionaries. We should have, yes we do, 111, okay. So we'll see if we can influence that fight in our favor. If we lose that, that would set us back in Carthage a bit. Devania, you probably need to go up at least one more. Because if I lose it, I lose that. Aurelia, you're against me. That will revolt as well, so that's fine. Here, Varantium, you're going to need a guardhouse. That's what you're going to need. Woodcutter, that'd be nice. So we'll put that in next turn. That should solve that out. Alright. Some places I won't be able to solve the old public order problems. We'll start having rebellions everywhere. Oop, Orthogoths have decided to go southeast. Visigoths are moving with surprising speed. Taking land. Hello, Swaby. You are now trapped within my settlement, and I could sally out and deal with you. I may go ahead and do that. That would probably be a good idea. They can't seem to... Oh, they got him. Yep, Eastern Roman Empire just took care of that enemy. I think they're attritioning because they do not have enough food. That's typically what happens. So they're moving to areas that have a positive food so that they get food. Is the way the game works on that one, if I remember correctly. Could be wrong. Quadians, go north. Making a stand here could bloody their noses a little bit, but no. They have decided not to attack me. Hello? Constantina. We shall make our stand. They have a lot of cavalry, a lot of camels, but we have some anti-cavalry options of our own. So let us begin. I'm not entirely sure how we're doing on time. We may make this the end, we may not, I don't know. We are on turn 4, I believe. This is our second battle. Oh, it's this map. Oh, okay. This map is not one of my favorite maps to fight on, simply because how the town center is arranged. I wish it was a square platform instead of what it is, but anywho. Their big danger, if I fought this army in a field battle, they probably would have a really good chance of winning. Because we are fighting this in a town where their cavalry will be limited to areas of approach, I think I can crush it with no problem. Because their infantry will get slaughtered by my infantry. And as long as I hold back the javelins and use them appropriately to pick at their cavalry, we should be okay. So I did wise by moving the troops forward. to hold that outer base. And that's basically what I'm going to have to do, is challenge them when I can challenge them, and just build up my empire as we go, till I can safely kind of navigate everything. Because there's some areas of the empire I won't even look at for a while, because I won't be able to. The funds, there's only so much money that goes around. So, but if a really determined enemy makes its way in any of my regions, there won't be much I can do about it. If it breaks through any of one of these armies, it would be a while before I could replace it and then push it back, as you were. So, but we shall see. We shall see, nonetheless. Loading times are a little long, but not too bad. I am enjoying playing this, and I'm also enjoying playing the Rome Total War Remastered as well. Reviews on it, not the best, but not the worst either. You go there. You hold your ammo. Alright, here. Alright, you. In the center. You here. In that. You. Defend this gap.
Stand ready! Defensive testudo! Orders understood!
You there.
Ready for orders!
You there.
Legio!
Legio. There.
Melee infantry ready!
Legio there.
As you command!
Equites.
Scout
Defend
equites!
this
Scout
back
equites!
corner. I think that's the best we can do. There
When
is
a unit of missiles.
Stop. There is a way that you can put your cavalry all the way back here, wait for them to come into the city, and then strike in at their rear. That is a very worthwhile tactic, since they have so much cavalry. I think I'm going to refrain from doing that.
To the last gasp!
What are you about to do?
Ready! Missiles awaiting targets!
If you nope, stay there.
And the double!
In that exchange, I think we won. Especially considering they're losing a lot of their skirmish cav to the handy dandy tower over there. These troops get close, we'll obliterate them. You can tell they're rushing forward their cavalry and it's soaking up a lot of the fire, but it's also doing a lot of damage to them. What I would have done, these towers are very effective, is I would have concentrated my army, attacked here, struck here, 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 and then struck around with cavalry.
The tower is nothing but
So
ash
spread.
now!
You're not going to breach that.
By your command! We're being ambushed!
How are we being ambushed?
Missile infantry at
I
your
don't
command!
understand that, but okay.
Legio!
There's a lot of camel warriors. They won't do very well against spears. Keep throwing. Throwing javelins at me. It's not going to end well. Let's let them keep moving. Yep, we're finally starting to win that battle. Oh yeah, we're starting to kill the camel riders a lot. Get in there, assist. Hit them. Hit those camel warriors. There we go. We'll obliterate those camel warriors. You actually shoot faster on barricades. Those desert levies. Well, alright, you.
Our general is
That
under
and that.
attack!
Run that way. Now start javeling this cavalry down. There they are. Start throwing. There we go. We're starting to hit a few of them.
Enemy units have been rallied.
Kill them. Get them.
Them down. Advance.
Ah, they're running. We're gonna get a javelin off on them. We'll catch them. Fail. There we go. That should have caught them. Yeah, we did. We caught them. Kill them. And we'll swing this way and hit this and break all of this. Hit those desert hurlers, which is just slingshot. There's some slingers from the Rome Total War. Get in there and help out. Alright, so that's all been broken. You. Let's go. Pick that out. We've actually killed a lot of our own javelins. That was a little bit of a mistake, but okay. Stop. Okay, we need you to run. That's what we need you to do. Them, charge them down. They won't be around for very long. Go get them. Throw. Throw. Throw, 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 throw. You keep throwing. Charge in. It won't be much, but it'll be something. Utilize that line. They've broken. Attack the back of these desert tribesmen. That will cause them to shatter and break.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Bentesi spears, that's okay. They'll come back. There's a tribesman you're about to break, and you just broke. Alright, now. Come up. Come down. I want you to come in behind them. Charge in. We'll get the charge. We'll get the charge. We may be able to get them to break. Possibly. I think all that's left is just cavalry. They're shattered. Go after those archers. You attack them in the rear. You come as well. Let's move. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. They're routing. You're engaged here, my friend. You're not going to break through. How are we doing? Not too bad. Charge them down. Doing okay. Spearmen will actually should beat these guys, but all this should beat what they have.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
That's okay. It's not going to matter too much, but that's okay. It doesn't matter that ain't going to matter. You may break my Lavius Amataria. Pronounce it. They're breaking. Desert Chieftain is all who's left. Get them. Let's go. Come on. Get them. Get them to break. Yeah, they're not coming back. Yeah, they slowly get killed. We need to move out on the camel warriors. Oof. They may break. Oh, they just broke. You come back.
Our men flee the field of battle. This
That's
is a
okay.
shameful
They'll
display.
come back. Ooh, they're shattering. Defeated everybody else. What's left? There's 411 of them. Got to pull that cavalry around and start trying to do damage to him.
Has fallen. Our victory grows ever nearer.
That will cause a mass rout.
Riders, quickly now!
Pull away.
Palatina guards.
All that's left is these desert levy. We're at about 9 minutes. We'll draw the time runs out. They're routing.
General. Understood.
They should rout. They've routed.
The day is yours.
Let's continue it a little bit longer. Rack up a few more kills. Just want to make sure this army really is not able to bother me too much. And I do believe call this first episode at least a path in the right direction. Hopefully. One would agree. That's somewhat in the right direction. May not entirely be in the right direction, but it is somewhat in the right direction, and that is the important part of all of this. Uh-oh. My cat is going bonkers right now. Actually, our cat. Me and my wife's cat. Here we go. His army is completely shattered, and their faction leader is dead, which is nice. Take on the warriors. Go someplace else. The bet is just kind of chilling. The Azali, or however you say that, they're moving in. Aurelia is moving against me. Interesting. They're besieging, but not taking the settlement. Alright. Like I said, not everywhere am I going to be able to hold back the tide. Waterworks, that'll help. Food is eventually going to be a problem. Not here. Reservoir, this. Say to all regions in this province. Province to each region. Reservoir. No, that solves it for now. Yeah, that solves it for now. Here. We need that. That's what we need. And then we need a farm. That'll help food out. Definitely. Okay.
At your command.
Are you seriously thinking you can...
Ready for battle.
Let me see here. What do you have? Step levy. I do have the garrison. Yeah, I don't think you can win this unless you have some cavalry that I don't know about. Alright, so we're going to fight that. I think we can win.
Commander.
I'm going to hold here. The Vandals have made their presence known, and this is where the problem starts arising. So whenever the tribes start moving in. So we're good here. You're trapped
Ready for orders.
inside the boundary. What do you have? We're going to have to force a fight with them
Commander.
and defeat them and crush them. Is what we're going to have to do there. We should be fine here. We've moved you up. Colonia, Agrippa probably won't hold there. Probably will hold here instead. So that's just how it'll be. Here, we have a garrison. We have here. We have that. That should. We can get some priest out. That'll also help. Domavera, we need to increase that next episode. So, without further ado, this has been Warrior here. I hope you enjoyed this series. Oh, we can actually do something right before I end it. We need that. Yes, and you would be an excellent administrator, and I probably should have you in a city rather than where you're at right now, but hey. Oh, I can't repair any of that, but that's okay. It's just barely destroyed. So, without further ado, this has been Warrior here, and we will pick back up with this battle right here. We'll crush us some rebels, and then hopefully be able to deal with the many problems that are plaguing my empire. So, without further ado, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.